The start is going to be crucial. It was Martin yesterday. Who's it going to be as they're underway? And Martin again gets a brilliant launch. The first 50 metres and he's ahead. Bastianini fighting off Binder. Bagnaia tried to come back on the brakes. Oh, Bagnaia around the outside. Brilliant from Bagnaia. That's why he's the champion.
I can't believe it. I mean, that is so cool. He let Martin rush the corner, squared him off and threw the bike in front of him. He means business. Here we go. It's a chance. He's going to go for it.
Jorge Martin alongside down into Rio corner. And Bagnaia with the cut back into turn 5. It's a classic at Misano. And all the while, Enea Bastianini watching on. Martin will try and pull to the inside. Watch him do the kink of turn 7. Martin will run the line. Bastianini's there lurking. Already a much better Grand Prix than he was in this sprint race. But Bagnaia holds firm into La Cuercia.
Yeah, it's what we've learnt over the years. If you outbrake Bagnaia, that probably means you're not going to make the apex, and he will cut back. He did that ever so well.
Here comes Martin again. He's got the run, just like yesterday, down into La Cuercia. He levels Bagnaia. Is he going to run wide? Not on this occasion. Bagnaia almost touches. Got on the throttle early, tried to close off Martin, but Bagnaia is under pressure from his teammate Bastianini. Well done to Jorge Martin. Wanted to make a move quickly, and he forced Bagnaia to a little mistake, trying to cut back underneath him to give him a bit of breathing room. Bagnaia's going to come under pressure now from his teammate Enea Bastianini. Bastianini would make a move if he felt that he was able to, but on that occasion just holds firm.
Coming now though, he's got the exit. Oh! It's so, I was about to say it's one line at that point.
Oh, and he is going through. Bagnaia had to run deep. He knew Bastianini was there. Wow, this is huge as regards the championship. Pecco Bagnaia's teammate, Enea Bastianini, has passed him, and now he sets about Martin.
Absolutely, there are no team orders at all in MotoGP, certainly at this point in the season. Maybe if it was the last round. So right now, all Bastianini's thinking about is himself, his championship, and he's wanting to win this race. Someone's down behind us.
Someone has crashed out behind us in that final couple of corners. Who is it? It's Pedro Acosta.
I thought you were going to say Pecco there when you went.
I did for a moment, because it was clearly someone close by, because we could hear the engine.
Yeah. Oh.
Remember Pecco Bagnaia crashing out there 3 years ago, handing the title to Fabio Quartararo?
Just set the fastest lap of the race. 12 laps to go. There is time.
It's back on this race. We thought it was done. We're talking about Martin taking huge leads into this run of races in front of us. But a champion never gives up, and that's what Pecco Bagnaia is. He's closing all the time. There was the run of laps that he was under. Look at that. It was 4 tenths, and then it was 5 tenths that Bagnaia ate up. But suddenly Bastianini responded.
Bagnaia can get past these two. If he can catch them and get past them, this will be the best ever race I've seen him do.
Remember?
Because mentally, Gav, when you've dropped back as well, you don't give up. There's no quitting you. But what it does is it just breaks your spirit, your soul, and then you start to question yourself, and then you lose concentration, and then you lose your rhythm, and that's the reality when you're racing at this level. So, and that's what's happened. But he's had to press reset, and he's been able to do that, and now he's in the full flow.
Oh, someone's down behind. It's not Bagnaia, is it? It is! Pecco Bagnaia has crashed out of 3rd place in his home Grand Prix. Arms in the air, the advantage that he gained back last time out, completely wiped out with that one.
We talked about it, the limit, pushing so hard at this point in the race. The front tyre cries no more, and that's Bagnaia in his absolute strongest point. He's so good in the braking zone. We said, you can't do the race, a whole race on the limit. If you do, that's what happens. He's gone wide.
He has gone wide.
He's gone wide.
You could just see there, Bastianini was on the brake so much earlier. It was because Martin was so deep on them. He knows he's under pressure here.
And he's defending again.
Defending.
Yeah, but with 5 laps to go, you can't defend for 5 laps.
Not from Enea Bastianini, and this is where Bastianini's looked strong all the way through this race. This is where Martin made the mistake yesterday. What a Grand Prix of Emilia Romagna we've got here at Misano. The ground is being eaten up by Enea. The beast is on the march here. Is he going to be able to squeeze through? No. Martin versus Bastianini, and again, he's all over the rear tyre of Martin here. Surely he's going to come through at some case. Oh! He's got to judge it right. He doesn't want to be the one who knocks off a title rival.
No, and he's not wild. Bastianini's never been wild all through his career, if you think about it. In fact, there's been the odd time in the past where you think, oh, if it had been a bit more forceful, he could have got through there. But like you said, he also will respect that he doesn't. If he's going to pull a move, he's going to try and make sure it's as clean as possible.
Jorge Martin so far is holding firm. A reminder, if you have just joined us, as Bastianini again a little bit wide, trying to cut back. Oh, I thought he might have gone for the turn 5. He's all over Martin in this section of racetrack. Rider behind, 14 again. Here we go with an air Bastianini now alongside Martin, who cuts right across the nose.
Yeah, that was borderline a little bit dirty, but...
Right, rider behind 14 again. He's saying that it must be the team. Michael said it yesterday. That message is defend 13 for your life. Turn 14, my apologies. Turn 14 for your life, because that's where you're under pressure.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it means.
Would you want to know that, though? You know you're under pressure in turn 14, don't you?
And you're on your limit anyway. It's going to be now or never. Here we go. Now or never, and it's now. Go.
He's gone.
Oh,
He's touched him, and he sent him out wide. Frustration for Jorge Martin, but through has gone Enea Bastianini. The Italian crowd here has gone wild because Bastianini has taken the lead. It was pretty filthy, but I tell you what, he made it stick.
It's the nature of this track. The only way you can pass, there will be contact. Turn 4. I mean, he can't get any closer. He lets the brake off. He goes towards the apex. Martin turns in. It's a racing incident.
Last lap, you've got to expect that someone's going to attack you.
You've got to expect it, and also you can't give penalties for people making a pass on a last lap.
They'll be looking at it, though. You can guarantee it. Here we go, and Enea Bastianini is going to win the Grand Prix of Emilia Romagna, and it's cheered this crowd up no end. Into the final corner. Well, when this one gets dissected later on this evening, there'll be a lot of talk about the move that did it for Enea Bastianini to take victory in the Grand Prix here at Emilia Romagna. That is a Corte de Manica, which is basically a pretty offensive thing from Jorge Martin across the line. He'll get fined for that, no doubt. Enea Bastianini, who racks up Ducati's 100th Grand Prix win in the Premier class.